Introducing the 2013 Dodge Challenger RT, a two-door, five-seater coupe available in 3 trim levels, the SXT, the SRT, and my tester, the RT. You know, a lot of people rave about the Challenger's retro, modern look and comfortable ride, and I have to agree on both fronts. But there are 2 downsides to this tire-scorching muscle car that could turn people off. The question is, are they major enough to turn you away? All that and more coming up on this episode of Everyman Driver. Let's be honest, doesn't this look like an oversized Hot Wheels, the kind we used to play with as kids? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying it looks like a Hot Wheels. I think one of mine had a very similar Hood Defender red stripe on it as well, which will cost you extra on this model. I know these types of original muscle car designs are supposed to appeal to the aging baby boomers, but the engineers must know what they're doing because this is the kind of car I want to be driving right now, and I was born in the 70s, which says a lot about its style. Normally you get 18-inch aluminum wheels on the Charger, but my tester has the optional 20-inch aluminum chrome clad wheels for an extra grand. The signature rear spoiler and tail lamps make a statement that gawkers won't soon forget. The Challenger RT may have vintage looks, but it has tons of modern power. So before we take it for a spin, let's learn more about what makes it move. I've asked Samantha Rice with Dave Smith Motors in Kellogg, Idaho to join us to go under the hood of the RT to learn more about its engine and performance, because there's a lot going on underneath this hood, isn't there, Samantha?
Absolutely. This is a 2013 Dodge Challenger RT with the 5.7-liter V8 Hemi. This has got 375 horsepower with 410 pounds of torque, plenty of power to get you moving quickly with all of the performance technology to support that.
And this is the kind of car that you say is still a good commuter car.
Absolutely. You've got 23 miles to the gallon on the highway. Many people who want a little extra edge on the performance and the speed are very happy with that.
And the feel of the road, even with a muscle car like this?
Well, this vehicle has got 50-50 weight balancing in the front and the rear, so it's going to handle those corners very smoothly. It's got a nice wide stance. It's going to allow you to really feel the power of the engine, and still has all of the technology you expect in 2013. So you've got plenty of safety features, technology in the stereo, and the interior amenities. Stuff that really you didn't find, say, in the retro, 20, 30-year-old version.
So who would you say is a typical customer for an RT?
Well, the RT has got a wide range of customers because it is affordable. A 20s, 30-year-old muscle car enthusiast can actually buy this vehicle and meet their needs in their budget. But you will have 40 and 50-year-olds that are coming after this car simply because it's just got plenty of power.
Well, Samantha, as a bonus, we have brought in the SRT because some people want a little bit more muscle and they're going to pay for it, but what do you get under the hood of this one versus the RT?
Well, you're going to step up to race car level performance. That car right there has got 470 horsepower, 470 pounds of torque under that hood. That is going to give you ultimate muscle handling. They did step up the brakes as well in order to harness down that power and keep you safe on today's roads. What you move forward, you got to be able to pull back.
And you're thinking maybe a different audience versus the RT and the SRT?
The SRT8 is going to attract the car nuts. It's going to attract the collectors. It's going to attract the people with plenty of money to buy the kind of power they want. The SRT8 is still an affordable car in its class, but it's definitely a step up from the RT. And
surprisingly, Samantha, gas mileage, very similar.
It's the same, 23 miles per gallon on the highway, absolutely.
All right, Samantha, thanks very much.
You're very welcome.
All right, it is the moment of truth. See how this baby rides. First of all, you've got some leather bucket seats, leather wrapped steering wheel. Speedometer goes up to 160. Let's see how she sounds. Oh, boy, dripping with power. Only one way to find out. As heavy as the Challenger feels behind the wheel, it really hugs the road well. Going around corners is firm, and with all that power under the hood, it's a vehicle you need to hold on to with both hands. Some of the vehicles that compete with the Challenger include the Ford Mustang, the Chevy Camaro, the Nissan 370Z, and the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, to name a few. The driver and passenger headroom and shoulder width is fine. I like that very much. The leather interior is awesome. But here's the big challenge: getting in and out of the back seat. Maybe not try it through the driver's side, because this is the challenge that you're going to face. As difficult as that was to get in, which wasn't that bad, there is plenty of room as you lean back, not a lot of elbow room, and my knees are up against the driver's seat. Other than that, it feels pretty nice back here. You really can lean into it, which, with the power behind that wheel, you want to have something to lean against. I'd say do what you can to sit in the front seat, or at least behind the passenger seat. You can probably guess what the two biggest knocks are on the 2013 Dodge Challenger RT: fuel economy and backseat legroom and accessibility. If you're in love with the Charger and you want better fuel economy, then I suggest go with the SXT. It gets 18 miles per gallon in the city and 27 on the highway. You do sacrifice a little bit of power. As far as the backseat legroom and accessibility, well, you can't win them all. Until next time, this is Dave Erickson with EverymanDriver.com.